Welcome to EAN's Sustainability Spotlight series. I'm Amira Mohammed, your host in this exciting journey into the world of sustainability. Our guest today is Hatem Dowidar, a Group CEO of EAN, an industry leader with over 3 decades of experience. He has led the transformation of EAN to a global technology and investment group and is now taking the lead in its commitment to shaping a sustainable future. Thank you so much, Hatem, for joining us today.
Thank you very much, Amira.
Hatem, we are really eager to learn and know how EAN is harnessing the synergy between technology and sustainability to drive ESG initiatives and inspire sustainable actions. Can you share your insights on that?
I think being a company with the size of EAN puts us at a very special place because we have 2 roles to play. One, which is being a big corporate that needs to demonstrate to everyone else how a big corporate approaches sustainability and what we do and the activities we do. And the other thing, being a technology company, we enable a lot of improvement in sustainability, a lot of things that we can do around climate change. So this puts it at a special place. So if I talk about the first, we have made a commitment, for example, that we will go carbon neutral for Scope 1 and Scope 2 in the UAE, and we're also making soon the announcement on what year we will do that for the rest of the group as well. So for the UAE, it's 2030. We're one of the first companies to make such a big commitment. And we're doing that by reducing our power usage, both in the network. New equipment that we're putting almost consumes 50% less. We're relying more on renewables in our energy needs. In our offices, we've become a lot more energy saving savvy in the way we have put everything in a way that is automated, that reduces energy consumption, to the way we have our technicians going to visit customers, for example, to install internet or equipment at home, or even technicians that are visiting our towers are now using electric cars, and within the next couple of years, all of them will be electric cars. So now maybe half the fleet is electric. As we go forward a couple of years, probably everything will be electric. And of course, you put that with renewable energy in the back, then it adds to a lot of sustainability. So this is one side of what we do. So a lot of things that we do in our business helps our customers, whether they are consumers or corporates, also reduce their footprint. So that puts it in a very special place.
That's really interesting. A lot of efforts are taking place when we are talking about technology and sustainability.
I think we're very passionate in the company about this.
As a principal technology partner, what proactive measures is EAN taking to promote sustainability in the technology sector?
So COP28 is a great opportunity for us to showcase some of the technologies that we use first for ourselves. So COP28 is going to be a sustainable telecommunication network. So we're using the latest in networks that is using the least amount of energy. And then we are also using clean energy to power it. So when people are using the data networks or the voice networks within COP28, it's actually sustainable and has no effect on climate change.
It is sustainable.
It is fully sustainable. But then if we add to this, of course, there's again, the solutions that we're bringing. For example, we announced recently the charge and go for electric vehicles. So we are really helping this transition for transport, for example, where people would use more electric vehicles. And to do it, they need charging stations in their homes, in their offices, for their fleets, for companies, and of course in areas like malls or different places, restaurants where people go and they will park and want to charge their cars. But in addition to this, and we have to think about sustainability, it's not only for developed markets or advanced markets like in the UAE or the GCC generally, but also as EAN, we operate in lots of emerging markets as well, in Africa, places like Pakistan. And in these countries, sustainability also is empowered by the ability of people to communicate through their devices. It reduces the amount of travel.
Let's talk now about the membership of EAN in the Edison Alliance under the supervision of World Economic Forum, which is noteworthy. How important is prioritizing digital inclusion, and how will you make a difference being part of this global alliance?
I think that mobility, when it started, mobile phones and mobile communications, has really democratized a big part of technology in the world. Before, people needed an expensive computer, needed infrastructure, which in many countries in the emerging markets did not exist, to be able to connect to the world. And having mobile devices that have strong computing powers and that are easily connecting to the internet. And Edison Alliance really encourages this, is how technology companies can really help bring this digital inclusion more, democratization more, and looking at the different problems and ways to solve them. And I think being engaged in that will help the world a lot and will enrich the lives of people, especially in emerging markets, a lot more. You know, as a company, of course, we have duties to our shareholders, but we have duties to the communities where we operate. And climate change and sustainability are becoming a key pillar for our activities.
Thank you so much for your useful insights. Hatem Dowidar, Group CEO of EAN. Thank you so much for being with us today.